Hey, this is Jazz, and you're watching Jazz's Rockin Roadshow. We just landed in Antarctica. It is cold, but not unbearable. It's about 8 o'clock at night. So we are heading from the Blue Ice Runway to Union Glacier Camp. We are at Union Glacier Camp in Antarctica. Oh, thank you. We are here at Union Glacier Camp. I'm from Pittsburgh, and nobody has put a pin in from Pittsburgh. It doesn't mean nobody's been here, it just means nobody put a pin in. So there's Pittsburgh right there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Well. Look at that. Jazz Byers has been here from Pittsburgh. Right there. That's us. 412. It's 11:36 at night. And we're just getting ready to get ready for bed. Pack up all of our gear because we're going to the South Pole tomorrow with any luck. And some of these are expeditions, and they're setting up camp for tonight also. These mountains look close, but they're actually 2 kilometers away from camp. This is my tent. Belly swazum. So, this is where I'm sleeping. Let me shut the door first. So yeah, sleeping bag. This is stuff for the South Pole. I'm getting ready. Yeah, all the comforts of home. This is the sleeping bag. It's like a sleeping bag inside of a sleeping bag. This is the tent. There's 2 of us in here. My buddy Dave is in here with me. He's not here at the moment. So anyway, it's been a long day. And like I said, it's about 11:30 p.m. We just finished up a briefing because we found out we are going to the South Pole tomorrow morning as long as the weather permits. So I need to repack bags and get everything ready for that trip. There's a lot of planning that goes into it. You have to wear 2 layers underneath your outer shell, 3 layers up above plus the coat. You got to have your heavy boots, sunscreen, goggles, beanie, and yes, I have my pee bottle. I'm kind of obsessed with it, I guess. Now, this has to go with us to the South Pole tomorrow as well. Every so often they have to move the geographical South Pole because we're on snow and glaciers and everything drifts. So they had to move it about 10 foot. And they do this on the New Zealand time. So they did it, I think, yesterday. So we will be the first group to actually see it. And there's a different top that they do every time they move it. So that's pretty exciting. Like, nobody has seen it. Like, touristy people like us haven't seen it yet. So I'm excited to go see that. And yeah, here's some music on Jazz's Rockin Roadshow.
I'm driving under the moon until the morning sun. I got an empty seat, riding shotgun. I got some lines on my face, a few battle scars. I don't know where I'm going, but I gone too far. Owning all the king's horses and all the king's men, couldn't put this whole home back together again. Oh, and I wondered, yes I wondered, am I ever gonna fall in love? I'm losing ground on that race I run. The water's rising and the river's rough. Am I ever gonna fall in love? Oh, I'm a lonesome traveler in a land unknown, and you make it time when you're all alone. Well, some people find love in their own backyard, and I've been looking for you, oh honey, near and far. Let me ride down your river, let me take her on down into the sea of love, and honey, let me drown, or pull me under, or pull me under. Am I ever gonna fall in love? I played the game and I've had enough. Just give me something when my day is done. Am I ever gonna fall in love? And won't you hurry up and get here, because there ain't no end in sight, and I've been waiting for you my whole damn life. Am I ever gonna fall in love? Seems like everybody's got someone. I wish I knew your name and where I go from. Am I ever gonna fall in love? Am I ever gonna fall in love? Am I ever, ever, ever gonna fall in love?
Down here at Union Glacier Station, you meet all kinds of interesting people. This is my newest friend. Tell me your name again.
My name is Asad. I'm from Pakistan. So
From
nice to meet you.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm Jazz.
Thank you so much.
We met because we were taking photos of each other. And what's your trip that you're doing?
I am actually doing Mount Vinson to climb the highest peak of Antarctica. I am following a mission that's, it's called 7 Summits.
Mm-hmm.
I've done Everest, I've done Denali, that's your mountain. I've done Kilimanjaro, I've done Aconcagua, I've done Elbrus. And this is my 6th Vinson. And then I'll go to Indonesia to complete my 7 summits.
That's great.
And yeah, that's what I'm doing here.
So, what's an appropriate way to wish you well?
In my language, it's Urdu, and it's called the easiest way to khush rahe, like khush rahe.
Khush rahe.
Exactly. That's what
Khush
it is.
rahe.
Thank you so much, and it's so nice to meet you, and I hope your trip to South Pole goes well as well, and you enjoy as well, and when you come back we'll meet, and yeah, and how wonderful it is, to be here where hardly not even 5,000. I'm just using the upper limit of out of those 7 billion people in the world. You and me are here, and just looking at the atmosphere where there's no human settlements, nothing, just research stations, and out of all sun. Even it's night, you have a sunlight. Even it's day, you have a sunlight and everything. So these are the life memories you get to meet, you get to make, and then after some 20 years, I can say to my grandchildren that, oh, when I was of your age, I went to Antarctica, and then I just made some beautiful memories out there.
Yeah. And by that time, they'll be watching this on a hologram.
Oh yeah, exactly. We have got the internet here, you know.
It's crazy how good the internet is. All right, my friend.
Thank you.
Be safe. It's very nice to meet you.
Same here. Take care.
It's midnight. I guess technically, it's January 2nd. We are going to the South Pole in about 8 hours. We are walking to the plane to fly to the South Pole. This is a Basler, which is a German company that took an old DC-3 and converted it for purposes like what we're doing. A couple things about the plane. If you notice the nose of the plane, that's right there. That was a radar. So back in the day, I guess. And what's special about this plane is they actually cut it, made more of a passenger section so that the pilots sit in front of the props. Pretty cool, huh? Sweet. Oh, this is so cool. Ouch. As I trip and fall. It's loud. Very, very loud. I'm going to show you the restroom facilities here. It's so loud that I'm using a little microphone so that you can hear me. So here is the first class restroom. Lavatory. That is a first class toilet. And I know I'm picking fun, but I mean, we're in a modified plane to go to the South Pole, so it is what it is. On the plus side, you do have plenty of room. It's not warm back here, and the whole thing is unpressurized. And I guess technically you could open the door and jump out if you wanted to, but we're not going to do that. So yeah, the toilet does not flush. Everything goes in there, it's collected, and then they remove it. So I know I've had a lot of people that ask me about the toilets on Facebook and stuff. We made it to the South Pole. Yay!
Hello.
Hello. I like those glasses.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, no. We haven't had anyone today.
Welcome to South Pole.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for greeting us.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
Do a little bit. Oh, goodness.
Nice to have visitors. We don't get many.
I imagine that you can hear us coming from quite a long way away. Huh?
Yeah, usually they make an announcement on our radios that there's an airplane coming because a lot of the scientists have to walk out, and that's part of the crossway, so they have to wait for that way.
And now we're off like a herd of turtles to the South Pole base. Are they giving us a tour right away? They're giving us a tour right away. This is very special because I don't do this all the time. But I pulled some strings and They found out Jazz was coming down and they said we better give them a little tour. That's not at all what happened, but we're gonna pretend. This is Amundsen-Scott Base here at the South Pole. We're lucky enough we have some great guides, and the wonderful people here are actually going to give us an insider look, a little tour. They were predicting very bad winds with wind chills of 40 below, but the winds didn't come. So this is actually rather pleasurable. It's like being on holiday down in Florida, I suppose.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hello.
Less than 300 people a year visit the South Pole, and out of those 300, very few of them get a tour like this. So we are very, very fortunate. And I want to show you this. Live music tonight at the Big Gym featuring Sky's the Limit. This is New Year's Eve, but music is alive everywhere, right? So on that note, let's play some music on Jazz's Rockin Roadshow. What you're looking at here are past geological markers. So they have to move the, how would you say it, the geographical pole. We're on a glacier, so it moves every year. So every year they have to put a new marker in. So every year they change the top, and that's what these are. So we're going to get to see the brand new one. It's only been up for like 48 hours, and nobody else has seen it yet. See? Stick with me, Jazz's Rockin Roadshow. I'm going to get my inner nerd on. I've been told I just leveled up because this is Admiral Byrd's actual sweater here at the South Pole. It's pretty cool. And if you don't know who Admiral Byrd is, Google, people. Google. This is the communication center. And I did ask permission. So they said I could do it. So I'm just not allowed to touch buttons. And that's just driving me crazy because I love to push buttons. This right here is the science lab. And there's nobody there visible, so I can shoot some video. I'm just not allowed to shoot staff.
I was watching this video and I was like, oh, you would like stop. And he just like.
This right here is their game room. And this is also called Pod B. There's an emergency kitchen here too. If the entire place would fail, they can all come here. And there's a generator downstairs. And they can sustain themselves until help comes or whatever. And the generator is downstairs and it has directions so that anybody, including me, could actually go down there and get this thing started. So all of these windows have coverings for in the wintertime. They cover them so that they don't have light pollution for the telescopes and things like that. And in the wintertime, they will have about maybe 40 people on this base. Right now it's summertime, so there's, I think, typically about 150 people, but I think this year they have, 170 people living here doing scientific experiments and all that cool stuff. The altitude of the South Pole Station changes nightly, daily. So they told me you can wake up one day and you feel lovely. The next day you wake up and you don't feel so good because it's a bit of altitude sickness, because we are on a glacier that moves. So what are you gonna do? So this is the post office here for South Pole Station. This is the gift shop that's closed, and they got beer. And if you check this out, I was told they can get Amazon packages, not the 2-day express, but they can get them. You're listed as a PO box here in the station. So there you go. This is my dear new friend Laura, and Laura is going to tell us about this cool room right here. So
this is our greenhouse. Since it's really tough to get fresh food down here, we get a little bit. We have special permission to grow plants in here. We can go inside in a second. So in winter, this would be the only source of fresh food.
Wow. And this feeds about 40 people in the winter. Yeah. Wow. How cool is that?
Oh yeah, that smells.
That is impressive. I think if I worked down here, I would just come and sit in here because it's the only smell of earth.
Yeah. There is a couch, yes.
I'll be snuggled up right there on that there couch. All right, this is Jesus water. All right, Jesus water doesn't have any minerals added, and this is pure. They dug deep down to get this water. So this is the purest water you can drink. And you have to stay hydrated at the South Pole. That is very important. I am getting some Jesus water to take home, and apparently my reputation precedes me because they're having me put it in a Jim Beam bottle. Oh, they're the best. So this is my dear friend Adam that gave me the souvenir Jim Beam. Did you drink all the Jim Beam?
No, it's probably from the holiday.
But they gave me this to put some Jesus water in. And I'm saying that respectfully because it's the most purest water on the planet. In fact, I'm going to have another drink, but Adam, thank you.
No problem.
So
Enjoy.
much.
Thank you.
I'm in the South Pole Station, and they actually have a toilet, and I have to flush it to see which direction the water goes. Okay, this is purely for scientific research. Here we go. And it went counterclockwise. So I guess when I get back to North America, I'm going to have to flush a toilet there just to make sure it goes clockwise. There you go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have a music room, and then all their fans go in this room, the fan room. Oh my goodness.
There's usually a number of bands that form for station.
Oh my goodness.
And
Are
then
these
they'll perform at parties?
so like people own those? Like,
No, this is station equipment. This is like for us to use.
Kelsey, can I play a guitar for half a second?
Sure. Go for it.
Yes. All right.
Playing a guitar at the South Pole.
Because it is a good day. See if I can. Okay, I'm not a singer, but I'm gonna try singing this. I'm a guitar player. It's a good day for hanging out. It's a good day. I forget the rest of the words, but it's a great day. Thank you for letting me do that. Oh, thank you. I give you the biggest hug, but I don't want to be awkward. Thanks to Kelsey here. Metallica is not the only band that's played in Antarctica now. Yeah, half of Half-Will played in Antarctica.
Hey, nice.
Yes.
Still really big.
So take that, Metallica. Except I went to the South Pole Station. I don't know where they played, but it wasn't here. All right. Enough of my shenanigans. Well, there you have it. A behind-the-scenes glimpse of the research station here at the South Pole. All right, we are on the way to the ceremonial pole. There's the airplane we came in. There it is, the ceremonial South Pole. The entire reason I came down here. Here it is, the ceremonial South Pole with all the flags behind it.
It's okay, just once you've finished, put some gloves on.
Today has been a really good day for me. So here's Half Wheel performing Good Day on Jazz's Rockin Roadshow. Okay, so the pole has just been moved from this point here over there. So when we say, oh, I'm sorry, so this is where it was. So right here,
They move it over.
right there, that's where the geographic South Pole was. until about 48 hours ago they moved it over here. Now, here's what's cool about this. This is probably more accurate than it's been in a long time since they moved it, because Antarctica is basically a big glacier and this moves. So if I do this with my lobster gloves on, okay, check it out. So right now, literally, I just went around the world. So, geographical South Pole, me walking around every single time zone. Look at that. How crazy is that? I'm dizzy.
I was a wanderer for so long when I was young, looking for a reason to get up with the sun. Now I am the only one to see what I have done. I know that when I'm finished, I'm going to have one reason to believe in. To go on. Sunshine in the morning means the day is won. Sitting on a mountainside, screaming out my lungs. And even if I'm the only one, what I have sung, I know that when I'm finished, I'm going to have one reason to believe in, to go on. Since I was young, looking for a reason to get up with the sun. And even if I'm the only one to see what I have done, I know that when I'm finished, I'm going to have one reason to believe in, to go on.
So, that was the South Pole. And we were extremely lucky that we got a behind the scenes tour at the research center. That doesn't always happen because I'm not sure what time it is exactly. It's probably, I don't know, 6, 7, or 8 o'clock p.m. our time, but they are 16 hours ahead of us because they run on New Zealand time. So it was very nice of them to show us around and everything. So I'm heading back to the plane. And then it's about another 4.5 hour flight back to Union Glacier. And then hopefully eat some dinner, and chill out, maybe a beer or two, and call it a night. We'll call it a night, but it'll look just like this because the sun never goes down this time of year. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did. So we're about to head to the plane, but first we're going to stop in that little building. That's the visitor center. We're going to warm up a little bit. South Pole Visitor Center. Hello, everybody.
Hello, come on into the wall.
All right. Time to sign the books.
You okay? Just nice, neat breath.
All right. I'm going to sign the book.
So we're just going to wait in here
Buyers.
until the pilots get back, and then we'll probably jump back on the plane and head back.
25. What was I going to write? Pittsburgh. I forgot where I was from.
I'm just going to pop back out for a second if that's right.
There you go. Signed. Right there. We're leaving. Getting back on the plane. So it's very easy to get some altitude sickness flying into the South Pole like this. So when I was getting ready to leave, I was going through my pack and I was kind of bent over, leaning on my knees. And when I stood up, I got really lightheaded. Kind of feels like you're drunk, except for you don't have that overinflated sense of self-esteem and wittiness that comes with being drunk. So you just take it easy. Kind of sit there, close your eyes. I'm going to eat and drink on the plane, and that should help quite a bit. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for taking all the photos.
No worries.
I appreciate it. Be safe out here. They're staying at a camp down here in tents at the South Pole, and it's getting colder and colder and colder here. When's anybody ever said it's getting warmer and warmer and warmer here? Nobody's ever said that here. Thank you.
A pleasure.
Oh, you're with the camp here too,
I'm
right?
the camp manager here, yes.
Oh, I tell you, ALE is top notch. Yeah,
I'm
top
so
notch.
pleased. Oh,
I have to
you
shoot
have to
that
come and
ski.
stay with us one day.
Yes. We'll see you next time.
Take care. Have a good journey.
Next time I want to make this trip by Fat Tire Bicycle.
Oh, good idea.
Yes. I need more time though. I didn't have enough time this time.
Never been successfully done.
It will be.
Okay.
Me and Doug Stope are going to do it.
Very
We're going to do it.
around.
All right. Yep.
empty field by the railroad track. A case of skunk beer and a bag of cheap weed. Making love under the stars like we knew what it means. We never stopped on Saturday night with a girl on her arm and the moon as a light. We danced to the rust and the rhythm we sang, like we knew every line and we cheered to the sound of the freedom that we knew wouldn't last long. So we danced, that was all I saw. Every Monday morning, Mr. Mike in his class, one about the weekend, Jenny Logan had his big blue eyes and her gold blonde hair. She'll be breaking your heart before you know it's there. You wouldn't trade it for a thing. It's a new love Friday night and the same damn thing. We dance to the rust and the rhythm we sang, like we knew every night and we cheered to the sound of the freedom that we knew wouldn't last long. So we danced, that was all I saw.
So we're having a little party to celebrate us going to the South Pole. It's going to be here in the library. And yeah, tonight's the last night for some of us. I think I am going to stay until the 10th. Because I love Antarctica. I don't want to leave. If you told me I would be eating sushi in Antarctica, I don't think I would have believed you. But here we are, eating sushi in Antarctica.
And you say?
B-Y-E-R-S. That's it. Yes, look at that. Certificate of Achievement. I don't get very many of those. Usually it's a certificate of disappointment I usually get. Yeah.
And Chankonyi.
Thank you.
Envelope so you don't break your...
Get them framed at home.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That was a very nice celebration, get-together party, whatever you want to call it. I've got my certificate of achievement of going to the South Pole. You know, not very many people make it there. And, I don't know. Might have teared up a little bit, I'll never say. I got glasses on, you can't see the eyes. Yeah, I think it's time to go get some food here and move on. So, see ya.